Bonjour YouTube. Le lundi c'est ravioli. En général on est un peu groggy le lundi, mais bizarrement quand on bosse pas c'est pas le cas. Donc en fait c'est un jour très sympa. Donc en fait de retour sur mon Ironman, ma franchise sur MLB The Show 19 avec les Marlins, et on va entamer le deuxième match de la série de 4 contre les Cubs, qui est le retour en fait de Caleb Smith comme starter au pitching, et ça va être un duel de gaucher face à Cole Hamels. Donc on va voir si les changements qu'on a fait au niveau du line-up vont s'avérer avantageux, on ne sait pas. Allez, on y va, hop. Alors qu'est-ce qu'on met comme uniforme? On va mettre celui-là, hop. Voilà, Caleb Smith. Et donc en fait, on a bien Neil Walker qui est revenu. Mais bon, ce serait bien de garder Alfaro contre... Alors attends, on va revenir en arrière. Le prochain match-up, c'est qui? Donc là, c'est Hamels. On va voir quel est le prochain match-up. Ah merde, c'est un gaucher aussi. Et derrière, un droitier. Donc pourquoi je regarde ça? Parce que je pense qu'on va quand même être obligé de le reposer. Voilà, on va jouer comme ça. Alors est-ce qu'on fait jouer Alfaro ou pas? Toujours l'éternelle question. Je pense que pour le reste on laisse le line-up par défaut. A noter qu'on fait, on a mis le pitcher au poste 8 pour avoir deux runners rapides, coup sur coup, entre Bertie et Lewis, en espérant qu'un soit en base, et éventuellement essayer de prendre des bases, bien qu'ils soient pas très forts en stealing. Donc alors, est-ce qu'on tente de remplacer Alfaro? Alors voyons, Oladé, il est vraiment mauvais, quoi. À la batte, c'est pas mon joueur. On reste comme ça. Donc voilà, c'est parti. Voyons ce que ça donne. 13 et 21. Voyons si on est capable d'améliorer ça. Line-up qui a besoin de s'améliorer. On a Osuna qui est rentré. C'est parti.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of four between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cole Hamels will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school, coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95, will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a two-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, D-Roy. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, D-Roy, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
0-1 the count. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And that misses 1-1. Previously against Cole Hamels, he has a 3 for 12 line. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Castro, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs' leadoff batter. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside quarter, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, you take a look at that 2-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he looks at a cold strike three as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number one.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 31.
Coming to the plate now, Caleb Smith. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Popped up. Russell waits on it. And the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Bryant tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. Popped up. Anderson has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0. Stepping up now, John Birdie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, John Birdie.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Starlin Castro, a base hit in his first trip.
Starlin.
Pitch on the way. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
The batter, the first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Cooper. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Russell over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Skied into straightaway right. Birdie is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8th, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cole Hamels. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Riddle has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting 9th, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Hot shot down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Alfaro. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Osuna. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1.
Now batting,
up next from Miami, JT Riddle.
JT Riddle.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 1-0. The next Cub up, Addison Russell,
leading
1
off
for 1 after a single his first time up.
Baseman,
First
Addison.
delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So in now for Chicago, Ben Zobrist. A ball and no strikes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
1-2.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
I got to count 1-2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Now batting, Caleb Smith, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Ball 2 now.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Lewis Brinson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. And there's ball 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Russell has it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. John Birdie. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Baez, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The next 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Contreras, playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. A line shot to third base. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, all even now at 1-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in once again, Garrett Cooper. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batter.
So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he lays off there 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The pitch is circle change just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez fields it cleanly, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Paul Hamels comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Liner toward right center. And Hamels helps himself out. He's got a base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now back, second baseman.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. No balls and 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it, and not in time as the run scores.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Russell stands at first with 1 out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Ben Zobrist goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. 1-0 the count.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Birdie is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with Next will be Jose Osuna. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Lifted into the air out towards center field. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Pedro Strop enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Into the box now, JT Riddle. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out. Matt Kemp will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Tyler Kinley will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Matt Kemp is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
This game for the Marlins. Now playing left field.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. Got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strike. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add. Striding into the box, Lewis Brinson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Lewis Brinson.
Rosell Herrera will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Rosell Herrera.
The numbers on the year, 272. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Kim come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 25.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He'll check in here at 256. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Oh, on the ground at first. Can this be 2? The second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
The batter.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Hayward under it, and he makes the catch for out. Rosell Herrera will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Carlos Gonzalez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. A.J. Ramos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Gonzalez, commonly known as Cargo. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out.
Up next for the call.
Striding in, Jason Hayward. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Second baseman, Addison.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Line toward the gap in left center. Kemp is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. Brad Brock comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 29.
So coming to the plate, Garrett Cooper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Brock has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Fastball. Got him looking. As that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Ready now, Jorge Alfaro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch on its way. This is popped up. Russell is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Jose Osuna. He's working on a walk. Neil Walker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Walker.
Line toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
Third baseman, Brian.
So striding in, Brian Anderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Walker on third with 2 out. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is a base hit as they've come back to tie it here in the top of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In now, JT Riddle, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. He's set. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So now Bill Walker will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 18. Neil.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Walker.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's
The
4
first baseman,
strikeouts in the first 2
34.
games, so this pitching
Anthony
staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-1. Line hard to center field. Herrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in, Javier Baez. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. Score remains 2-2. Digging in to try it again. Matt Kemp. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Into the box, Rosell Herrera will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. A little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left, but foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Ryan Holiday will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for Miami. Number 28, Ryan Holiday.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Comes set, the 0-1. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Drew Steckenrider comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Line toward right center. Anderson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. 1-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
The catcher, number 40.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone. Popped him up. Castro is there for it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And there's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Carl Edwards Jr. takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Number 13.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
0-1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now.
Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit hard on the ground to first. 1 there. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get to 1.
Now batting. The third base.
Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Moody going back at the track. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Steve Cishek, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Two and 0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and he pops him up. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 10.
Now at the plate, JT Riddle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Three and 0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. The 3-1. Popped up. Bryant in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Zobrist, and that's the 3rd out. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. One last. Leading off the inning, David Bodie, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0. Bodie.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And this is popped up back behind second, and Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here's Addison Russell. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
That gets down, and the inning continues. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle end.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. The catch is made, and the Marlins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
5-2 the final score tonight. Drew Steckenrider claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Bon, mais Coach Mac de retour à la fin de ce match. Un match épique, on peut le dire. On a été jusqu'en prolongation. Il y a un bug d'affichage. Il mettait que c'était au 9e inning qu'on avait mis 3 runs, mais non, c'était bien au 11e. Donc on a été en prolongation et bien en fait on a vu les changements payer, parce que dans ce match c'est bel et bien le fait qu'on a pu faire entrer des remplaçants qui a payé, qui nous a fait gagner. D'abord un match très serré. Caleb Smith d'abord qui a fait un hit et un RBI. Le truc incroyable, c'est que le jeu d'avant il y a eu un bug, j'ai pas pu faire un sacrifice fly comme j'aurais voulu. Ensuite le pauvre Caleb il s'est pris un home run, mais globalement Caleb Smith il a fait un bon match. Il a joué 6 innings je pense. Et oui, il a pitché 6 innings et il a été plutôt solide quand il a joué. Voilà, et oui, là en fait ça a été un peu la honte, ça a été le seul moment un peu honteux. On s'est pris un RBI du pitcher qui a commencé par faire un double et il a réussi à avancer jusqu'à la zone. Mais bon, si vous voulez. Mais alors après, par contre, on sait bien, là ça a été le jeu qui a amené de l'espoir, où on a réussi à égaliser au 9e. Et alors ensuite, ben voilà, Neil Walker qui a été... Alors ils se foutent de notre gueule, les commentateurs, ils disent que on est la dernière équipe de la ligue en home run, ouais, mais sauf que Neil Walker qui était un de nos... On n'a pas beaucoup de power hitters, donc des hitters puissants. Neil Walker c'en est un et il a été blessé, il fait sa rentrée là, c'est son premier match. Il a joué le premier match, il s'est blessé et là il est de retour, quoi. Donc après un mois et demi d'absence, donc voilà, donc maintenant on va voir peut-être on va être un peu mieux. Donc là voilà, il a fait the play of the game, quoi. Bon ben voilà, donc un bon match et une belle victoire finalement en prolongation. Voilà, merci à vous et bonne semaine.